Honey, do you have a minute? I was wondering something.
What's up?
We've been married for almost 2 years now, right? I was thinking we could maybe start looking at having children at some point. What do you think?
Children? You really want to have kids?
Yeah. I figured we're at a good point now to start having that discussion. Maybe?
No, Kent. I don't think I want kids, to be honest with you.
Really? But you said that you really wanted kids when we got married. Like you were really enthusiastic about the idea of having kids. I'm not remembering wrong, am I?
Well, I changed my mind, okay? I don't want kids that badly anymore. Actually, I don't want kids at all. I'm really enjoying my job right now. I don't want to ruin that by having a baby.
That's fine, I guess, if that's what you want. But I really think that I would like to make a family with you. I've really gotten into the idea of having kids of my own, you know?
Of course you're thinking like that. Men like you only think about having kids. You don't think about who has to actually carry the baby for 9 months.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm the one that has to deal with carrying the baby. I have to go to the hospital and actually give birth. The man never has to do any of the hard work. All you do is stand there while we have to carry a baby in our bodies. Did you consider that when you were daydreaming about having a kid?
Of course I know what you have to go through. I'm not pretending like it's gonna be straightforward or anything.
You don't know a thing about giving birth. Stop pretending. If you knew what it was like to be pregnant, you wouldn't even be asking me to have kids right now. Pregnancy messes with your hormones. It makes you depressed. You gain a ton of weight and your hair even falls out. Your body is never the same after giving birth. Is that what you want to happen to me? Plus, I'd have to quit my job for a few months. Who knows if they'd hire me back again? It's not like I can just take maternity leave or something. There are so many things you haven't considered.
I guess, yeah. I suppose you're right. Sorry.
You suppose? You guess? See? This is exactly why you irritate me so much sometimes. You can never give me straight answers. You're always umming and ahhing every time I ask you something serious. And while we're on the topic, do you seriously think we can afford to have a child right now? How about you start earning more for us before you come to me asking about having a kid?
What do you mean?
Do you have any idea how much it costs to raise a child? Don't tell me you didn't think of that either. If you were earning more money, I might have considered it. But the reality is that I had to start working once we got married. I didn't even get to be a stay-at-home wife or anything. Instead, I had to find a job just so we could afford to live together. That's all because you refused to ask for a raise. You're content with being just a poor, underpaid office worker. Because of that, I now have to work full-time. So how do you expect us to raise a child, huh?
I know I could be earning more, but I'm already earning $60K a year, and I'm only 28 years old. Much of my friends aren't earning that much. That's also twice the median income for my age, so I think I'm doing pretty well.
Well, my friend's husband is earning over $100,000 a year. That's what you should be aiming for. Why am I the only one in my friend group who has to work? You have no idea how embarrassing it is to be the only girl in your friend group that has a full-time job. Everyone else's husbands and boyfriends are all earning enough to support them. And then you have the gall to ask if we can have kids on top of that? Use that head of yours and think for once.
Sally, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. No dice, dude. She wouldn't listen to a word I said. Seriously? R.I.P. Dude, how long has this been going on? Are you two even, you know? It's probably been 6 months since the last time. She won't even look at me anymore. She insists on sleeping separately and everything. Oh, yeah, okay, that is rough, dude. I don't know. She was adamant about having kids. I don't know what happened, but after a year, she basically went cold turkey on me. After that, she started getting really petty and passive-aggressive. She would make snide remarks every time she got irritated. Then she basically stopped doing any of the chores at home. You remember, right? Yeah, I remember. You told me she refused to cook for like a whole month or something. Exactly. It's not like I expect her to do all of the work. We agreed to go half-half on everything and we'd rotate every week. But she just straight up stopped doing pretty much everything. I've been cooking all of our meals for the last couple of months because she's been staying after hours to work on a big project that they have at work. I don't know, bro. That sounds kind of dodgy if you ask me. Wait, you don't even have a set schedule at work, do you? How can she expect you to cook if you get home late half the time? Why don't you just tell her to go cook her own food and get takeout when you're doing the late shift? I tried that once. She really didn't like me trying to backtalk her like that. She threatened to divorce me if I tried something like that again, so I didn't bother, you know? It's easier just to leave her be than it is to actually talk to her about this stuff. Dude, you need to stand up for yourself. I tried, but it's really not worth it. Especially if she threatens to divorce me on the basis of emotional abuse or something. Yikes. Yeah, who knows what she might pull. It's not usually that bad. It's only when she gets in one of her moods. Then it's, I'm gonna sue you, and I hope you're ready to go to jail. You know, all kinds of stuff like that. Bro, I have to ask, why exactly are you still married to her? Like, why stay with her? She's obviously not worth it. Fair point. I ask myself the same thing from time to time. I don't know, we've only been together for 2 years. Maybe it's just a phase or something. Besides, I get along really well with her parents too. Maybe if things go back to the way they were before we got married. I guess, but you really shouldn't be holding out for something that might not happen. My parents used to be like that, and they managed to figure their stuff out. I guess that's why I'm holding out. I mean, not every couple is going to be happy all the time, right? I guess you're right. Well, can't say the same for me and my partner. Things have been smooth sailing for us all the way. You two are the exception to the rule, okay? Not to sound salty or anything like that, but I wish I had what you guys have. Must be nice. You'll figure it out, man. I'm sure. Are you still fine with me hitting you up to vent every now and then? Of course, bro. I'm always here if you need to talk. Thanks, dude. Pete, I need your help. I think Sally might be cheating on me. The signs were all there. I can't believe it took me this long to realize. What? Are you serious? Yeah, I was heading to the bathroom to go shower just now. But we didn't have a dry towel, so I went to go fetch one. And I overheard Sally talking on the phone with some guy. I heard her say, "I miss you, Alex." Alex? Who the hell could that be? I had the same thought. I don't recall any of her friends being called Alex, and it didn't sound like she meant it in a friendly way, you know? Did you hear anything else? No. Unfortunately, she heard my footsteps when I tried to get closer and ended the call right after that. Like straight up threw her phone under the pillows. Dude, that is hella sketchy. She wouldn't act that suspicious if she wasn't hiding something. Yep. Did she say anything? Nope. She pretended she didn't hear me come in and I went back to the shower. But I'm pretty sure she saw me shaking, so I think she knows that I heard her talking to that guy. Yeah, that's understandable. I would be furious if I found out. What do you think I should do? She's obviously hiding something, especially looking back now. Can't you maybe check her messages? She's still up. I might try when she's asleep. But I don't know her password. I can try something like her birthday, but I doubt it's something easy like that. True. What are you gonna do if it turns out that she is cheating on you? I don't know, dude. I'd prefer it if she wasn't, obviously, but if I find out she really is, I seriously have no idea. But I'll have to look into it. It's looking pretty likely that she might be at this point. Good luck, bro. For your part, I hope that she isn't cheating. Pete, bad news. Oh no. Yeah, I managed to look at her phone. She left her phone on the bed when she went to the bathroom. I guess she thought she locked it, but it was just on battery saver or something. And what did you find? No bueno. I managed to take a few screenshots, sent them to myself, and then deleted everything before she got back. I'll send them to you. Hey babe, what happened? You cut out there in the end? Oh, don't tell me, did your husband hear us? You weren't on speaker again, were you?
No, I'm 100% sure he didn't hear her. Don't worry, baby.
Imagine if he did, though. We'd be screwed.
Who cares? Even if he did hear, I don't care anymore. My husband's an idiot anyway. He hasn't realized this whole time, so I'm pretty sure we'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't know how he is this blind. He hasn't caught on even a little bit.
It's been 6 months now, and he still hasn't caught a whiff of us cheating. It's insane. He really is thick-headed. I just want to get divorced already. I can't stand having to pretend like this the whole time. It's killing me. I want to be with you already, baby daddy.
Just dump the loser already. What are you waiting for? We could have been married by now.
I will. I promise, baby. Once my plan plays out, we'll finally be able to get married.
I am looking forward to how things are going to play out.
Yeah. But I have to get to bed soon, baby. I'll talk to you again tomorrow.
I'm so lonely without you here, baby girl. Oh, I miss you so much. I hate it that trash pile of a husband of yours gets to sleep next to you every night, but I don't. I just want to come in there and kick him out already.
Don't worry, baby. You know our beds are separated. We don't sleep in the same bed anymore. I won't let him lay a finger on me. You're the only one that I'll allow to touch me.
That's what I want to hear. You're the only one for me, baby. I won't let anyone else have you.
Sleep tight, baby. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I have to go now.
Bro, that is seriously messed up. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. What plan is she talking about? Anyway, are you okay? No, I don't think I am. I'm shaking. Stay calm, don't do anything you're gonna regret later, okay? Just talk to me for now. I know. I won't do anything rash. I know if I go and cause a scene, it's just gonna backfire on me. Just breathe, I'm here for you. You're gonna get out of this one on top, I promise. Thanks, dude. So she really was cheating on me. This 100% proves it. Yeah, there's no doubt now. She's definitely cheating on you. I've got no other choice now. I'm gonna have to divorce her. I was such an idiot thinking things might change. I should have known. But how am I gonna divorce her? Do you think I can use these screenshots as proof that she was being unfaithful? I'm looking it up now and it says that you can use them, but if you have more concrete evidence, then it'll be easier to convince the judge to give you ownership of things and stuff like that. More concrete? Like what exactly? Isn't this enough? It says here that photos of them together at a hotel or like voice recordings would work best. How am I supposed to get that kind of proof? Ugh. That's why you should hire someone to investigate them. That's what the article says at least. Hire someone? Like who? A private investigator? Yeah, a private investigator or a freelance detective. They'll help you gather evidence for a case. I don't think they're cheap though, it's gonna cost you a bit of money. But if you're serious about divorcing her, it might be worth it. I'll have to think about it. I can help you look for one once you decide. Take your time though, this is an important decision. Oh, thanks, Pete. I really appreciate it. Sorry to pull you into this, but I appreciate you hearing me out and everything. Anytime, dude. You're always there for me. I'll always be there for you. Hey, Pete. I've decided I'm going through with it. I'm gonna divorce her and take her to court. That's the spirit, bro. Glad you finally decided to go through with it. She doesn't deserve someone like you. One problem, though. What's up? She told me to come to bed last night. Her bed. What? She said she wanted kids all of a sudden, even though she basically told me she never wants to have kids. I didn't know what was going on, but I didn't want anything to do with her, so I made up some excuse about having the runs and she let it go. You're joking. Really? What is with women? She is so blatantly cheating on you and talking smack behind your back. Now she wants kids? I thought the same thing, so when I had the chance, I had another look at her messages. You won't believe what I saw. What? Don't keep me hanging like this. Turns out she's pregnant. What? Really? She wouldn't. Yep, and obviously this Alex guy is the dad. Wait, but why is she trying to get you in the bed then? Oh, don't tell me. You're thinking the same thing as I am. She's trying to sleep with me, so it looks like it's our kid, not theirs. She's already a few weeks pregnant, but she wants to make it seem like we had the baby instead. Turns out she's planning on divorcing me after she gives birth and then making me pay for child support every month after that. And I thought things couldn't get worse. So that's what she meant when she was talking about her plan. How low is this woman willing to stoop? Leaving me and having a kid with this other guy would be bad enough, but pretending it's ours just to divorce me later and get child support out of me while living with her affair partner is just subhuman, is what that is. Yeah, pretty much. I can't believe it. At least you two didn't do it last night. She can't claim that you're the dad yet. True. I just can't believe these two were planning something so cruel. I've pretty much lost what little empathy I had now that I know what those two were planning. Now I'm gonna make sure they're gonna regret trying to ruin my life. Hell yeah, I'm with you. Let me know if I can help with anything. I will, Pete.
What the hell was with you the other night? Refusing to lay with your wife like that was absolutely ridiculous. How must I feel? Do you not want me anymore? You were begging to have kids just a few weeks ago. Don't tell me that was all for show.
You can't just demand that I come sleep with you out of nowhere like that.
Huh? What do you mean? You've been wanting to sleep together for months, and now when I tell you to join me in bed, you refuse? What's with you? Don't you find me attractive anymore?
I should be asking you the same thing. You flat out refuse to have kids, yet now you're acting like this? You told me in no uncertain terms that you never want to have kids. What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
Nothing's gotten into me. I just saw my friends with their kids and thought it would be nice to have our own child, that's all. All of their kids are really cute. I want to have one of my own, okay? Plus, I'm starting to get old. I'm almost 30. If I don't have kids now, it might be too late. Let's try tonight, okay? You want kids, don't you?
No, I'm sorry, but I can't. I won't.
What? Why?
You, of all people, should know why I don't want to.
Huh? No, I have no idea. What are you talking about?
I have to get back to work.
Kent, I'm sorry. I know I've been harsh on you lately. Work has been stressing me out a lot these last couple of weeks, and I haven't been able to focus on any of the chores at home. I promise I'll do more work around the house. I'll make it up to you for all the hard work you've been doing. So please, won't you consider sleeping with me tonight? I've been so lonely ever since we started sleeping in separate beds. I really want to have kids with you.
No, Sally, I'm not doing that. Why won't you tell me the real reason why you're so desperately wanting to sleep with me? It's not because you want kids, I know that.
Huh? what you're talking about. I told you I just want kids.
I know you really wanted kids all along, just not with me. You're already pregnant. You want to sleep with me so that you can pretend that the baby is actually mine.
Pregnant? What? Don't be ridiculous. I'm not pregnant.
Did you think I wouldn't catch you eventually? That I'm a thick-headed idiot that wouldn't realize? I know everything. I know about the affair. You and a fellow colleague called Alex have been having an affair for the last 6 months. I also know that you slept with him and that you're pregnant with his child at the moment. And that you were planning on sleeping with me with the intention of passing the child off as mine so that you could claim child support once we divorced. I know about all of that, so don't bother playing dumb.
You're insane. Stop trying to scare me, Kent.
I saw all of your messages with Alex. You really shouldn't leave your phone out like that if you're planning on cheating on me. I guess you thought I trusted you so much that you could just leave it lying around and I wouldn't look at it.
You went through my messages? You frickin' creep? Don't you have any respect for people's privacy?
Call it what you want, but I know all about your plans now. I assume you're with Alex right now since that's what you're usually doing on the weekends. Why not come home and we'll all talk this out? Don't try and claim you're not cheating. I have a bunch of photos and recordings of you and Alex together that a private detective helped gather. My lawyer is also ready with all the paperwork and agreements needed for the divorce. Be sure to bring Alex along so we can discuss the proceedings. I'd like to sort this out as soon as possible.
You're not serious. How can you do this? You weren't supposed to know. You can't do this.
I'm confident that I'm well within my right to do all of this. Or do you want to figure out who's right in the courtroom? This is your well-deserved punishment for taking advantage of and underestimating me.
You'll regret this, Kent. Do you understand? You're not gonna get away with this. I'll make you regret this. Kent, I'm sorry. Okay? I'm sorry. I won't keep the baby. I'll break things off with Alex, I promise. Please just don't divorce me. Anything but divorce. I can't afford to pay you $25,000. I don't have that kind of money.
Didn't you pay attention to what my lawyer was telling you yesterday? He explicitly told both of you not to contact me again. All inquiries and communication have to be made through him. If you have any problems with the divorce or the compensation amount, you should speak to him about it. If you can't afford to pay compensation, how about you hire your own lawyer? Then again, I guess nobody's gonna want to represent you in court considering just how blatant you guys were about the cheating.
Please, Kent, don't be like this. Don't say these things. I'm your wife after all. Show some mercy. I made a dumb mistake, okay? Can't you reconsider?
If you keep trying to contact me directly, I'm gonna have to consider notifying your employer about you harassing me.
What? You can't do that!
If you don't want that to happen, then please stop contacting me. You are planning on saddling me with years of child support for another man's kid. I think the amount we requested is more than fair. If you keep going, I'm gonna file a criminal complaint. Then your job is gonna be on the line. Got it?
Please, anything but my job. I'll stop, okay? Just don't contact my work about this.
Don't ever speak to me again. I hope I never have to see your pathetic face again. Oh, Pete. It's finally over. I thought they might try to drag things out, but both of them finally agreed to pay compensation. I am so relieved. Good job, bro. I'm glad it's finally over. Yeah, they had to borrow money from their parents to pay for it, but I got the money this morning. Damn, that's so quick. I didn't think that you'd get it that quickly. My job is finally done here. All that's left is... Don't worry, I'm already on it. I already posted all of those pictures that the private investigator managed to snap of them. They should be arriving tomorrow morning at their company. Glad I could count on you. This will show those two. It's the least we could do, honestly. I wasn't going to be satisfied with just getting a divorce and some compensation. Shall we celebrate tomorrow? First round of drinks on me. Sounds good, dude. After that, me and Peter, along with his partner, celebrated my successful divorce. The photos of Alex and Sally having an affair arrived at their company, and terrible rumors quickly spread throughout the whole company. Since it turned out that they were actually working overtime to see each other and not actually doing work, they both got terminated immediately. Sally contacted my lawyer following the incident, trying to file a complaint against me, but she couldn't prove that I was the one who sent those photos. My lawyer had to formally approach me to explain that if it was found out that I sent those photos, Sally could possibly retaliate. But afterward, we had a bit of a laugh over the whole situation. If she did decide to file a case against me, I would be in a bit of trouble, but I know that neither of them have any money to go that far. They definitely can't afford to hire a lawyer to take me to court either, that's for sure. I'm just glad everything ended up working in my favor, in spite of how far those two were willing to go to ruin me. Thanks to the money that paid out, I was able to get a fresh start. I left the company where I was working for the last 8 years, and I also moved into a new apartment. I got a decent raise thanks to getting a new job too.
Hey, Todd, are you there? Sorry to bother you. I just wanted to ask, have you already seen the group chat on iMessage?
Oh, hey Jane. Yeah, I think so. Are you talking about Carolyn mentioning she wants to bring her new fiancé over this Sunday? Looks like she was finally proposed to, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But she's only 25 years old. Don't you think it's a little strange for her to be engaged?
Ah, well, I guess in today's day and age, 25 is a bit young to be getting married. It's been 20 years already since we got together and began raising her together. Time really flies. It's only natural to worry about her like this. Who knows, maybe this guy will make a good husband and father material.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I guess if this guy's ready to settle down and even become a father to her children, then I guess it's okay, right?
What do you mean? Yeah, I think so. Carolyn has a good head on her shoulders. She knows what she's doing.
Well, she was raised for 20 years by a man who isn't her real father. Do you think that changes the situation at all?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but I mean, me giving her away to another man at her wedding would be a good thing.
I guess I have to choose my words differently. You clearly don't seem to understand what I'm getting at.
What do you mean? How so? Just be honest with me, Jane, and say what you want to say.
I'm just clearly trying to say the time has come, Todd, for us in a relationship. Because the truth is, her real father is supposed to be coming back.
What? Are you kidding me? He's coming out of the woodwork after all of these years?
Oh, yeah, he's been going through a rough time. We got divorced at the same time he got fired from his company. He's been unemployed for a while, and no matter how many times I go over it in my head, I can't help but think the reason for his divorce is because he didn't help me raise Carolyn. He wanted nothing to do with it. But that was 20 years ago already. A lot has changed since then. But about 6 months ago, I saw him. He went on claiming he is a boss managing some prestigious company, so I thought it would be okay to tell Carolyn about this, and I thought she had a right to know, considering, you and her aren't related by blood. She would want to hear about her real father.
Hold on a second, Jane. What are you talking about?
Well, I guess to be blunt, now that he has a great job, I think it's about time me and him get back together. So at Carolyn's wedding, I will be taking him. So that means we will need to divorce. That's what I've been trying to say. I would have liked to have said it a bit nicer, but oh well. I would also like to get the divorce done and finalized by this Saturday, too. I have introduced you as her father before, but that will need to change now that her real father is back in the picture. Going forward, I want everyone to see us as a family. Me, my ex-husband, Carolyn, and her future husband. That's the way it should be. Think about it. If not, everyone will be wondering who her real father is. There is a 100% chance of that happening and causing headaches for me.
You shouldn't be the one to make that decision for her. That should be up to Carolyn. She might not want anything to do with her real father.
She is my daughter. I don't need to ask her anything before making decisions. I am her mother.
Fine, I see you're dead set on this and there's no changing your mind. So I'll give you what you want. We can get divorced, Jane. Are you sure you thought this through? You're sure that this is what's best for Carolyn?
Of course I am. What would be better than her real father being back in her life? Gosh, you really are a whiner right to the end, aren't you? It's gotten so annoying. This is exactly why I knew divorcing you was the right thing to do. Stop worrying about Carolyn. After the divorce, you won't be seeing her ever again.
Why don't you rethink all of this after you talk to Carolyn? She has a right to know what you're doing, Jane.
You sure are persistent. Yet another thing I have grown to dislike about you.
Enough, Jane. I have a lot of work to get back to, so I'm ending this conversation here. Carolyn, are you there? Did you see the group chat on iMessage yet?
Oh, hey, Dad. It's so good to hear from you.
I see Matthew finally proposed to you. You've been waiting a long time for this. I am so happy for you.
Thank you. He finally paid off all his student loans, so it just felt like the timing was right.
Wow, is that right? Amazing. Good job, Matthew. Congratulations, Carolyn. I couldn't be more proud of you. I'm so happy.
Oh, thank you, Dad. That means the world to me. But there is one thing that's still weighing on my mind.
Oh, what is it? You know you can talk to me about anything.
Well, it's about my real father.
Oh, you want to talk about that? To be honest, I already spoke to your mom on my lunch break earlier today. She told me your father is coming back, and because of that, she wants to divorce me.
Yeah, that's what she told me too. I want to think she was brave to tell me about all this herself, but I'm not too sure what to believe. She said that Dad has a high-paying job and a high position in his company, so I don't think she'll try to bleed you dry from the divorce.
Well, let's hope not. It's not like I ever cheated on your mother or anything like that either.
Did she say anything else?
Just a couple of things she hated about me. Oh, and how she wanted the divorce finalized by this weekend.
What in the world? Why so sudden? Isn't that way too quick for a divorce to happen?
She wants to attend your wedding with him, so she wants the divorce finalized so that she can introduce the three of you as a family. She wants to tell everyone that he is the father of the bride. She said that she wants to avoid any type of headaches and confusion.
What? Are you kidding me? Oh, give me a break. That is absolutely absurd. I refuse to go along with that. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. He may be my birth father, but he has done nothing for me to look at him as my true father.
I know, Carolyn, believe me. I completely understand how you feel. But your mother doesn't think so. She believes this is what you want too. She thinks you're gonna be happy with the two of them back together.
Are you serious? How could she possibly think that? I already explained my whole family situation to Matthew. I haven't said anything to Mom yet.
I know. I remember talking to him about it too when I met him.
That's right. Mom still doesn't know that you met him before. I planned on telling her that at the wedding. But after all this drama, I'd be content with things ending right after the pictures are taken.
I understand. That makes sense to me. I support you with whatever you decide to do.
Thank you, Dad. I know you're always there for me. Besides, it will really just be our family at the wedding. Matthew doesn't have any relatives. But it's fine. The smaller the better. I don't do too well with big crowds anyway.
Oh, that's right. I remember you saying that a lot lately. Your mother never seemed to listen, though.
That's right. So we're just going to keep things small and simple. After the ceremony, we'll just take pictures, and that will be the end of it. Don't worry. No matter what happens, I absolutely need a picture with you, Dad. It would mean the world to me.
Of course, sweetie. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I can't wait for your big day.
Thank you. I am so excited too. The only problem is Mom, of course.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm not sure what he's planning, to be honest.
I don't think she's aware that we know she's been cheating. If word got out about that, then I think she'd be in trouble, especially when it comes to the divorce. What do you plan on doing, Dad?
I'm not so sure. She just sent me the divorce papers a little while ago.
My goodness, already? She wasted no time, it seems.
I think I'll sleep on it and decide what my next move is tomorrow.
I understand. I'm sure you'll make the right choice. I'm always here for you.
I know you are. Thank you so much. Good night, Carolyn.
Good night, Dad.
Jane, it's Todd. I submitted the divorce papers on my way to work this morning. Just thought I'd let you know.
Wow, I'm impressed. You followed my directions much better than I expected. You didn't give me any backtalk or whining this time.
Well, what can I say? It's a rule of mine to not get wrapped up in stressful situations. I end them as fast as I can.
Whatever you say. Now that we are divorced, you can do whatever you like. I don't care at all.
Right, now that that's settled, hurry up and get you and your things out of my house.
Wait, what? What did you just say to me, Todd?
Are you surprised? After all, the house is in my name, right?
Oh, right. I guess I didn't really think about that.
Are you kidding me? You're going through the hassle of dumping me for your ex-husband, and it didn't cross your mind that you'd need to find a new place to live? Oh, give me a break. Surely you didn't think that you'd continue living here after wanting to divorce me?
Of course not. Don't be silly, Todd. I thought about submitting the papers tomorrow, so my mind has been focused on that. I was just a little taken aback by your comment about me leaving. That's all. I didn't expect it. But don't worry, of course, I made preparations to leave.
Whatever you say, Jane. You have until tomorrow morning to get your things and get out.
What? You expect me to pack all of my things and find somewhere else to live by tomorrow?
You can have the place to yourself tonight so you can pack. I'll sleep at a friend's place instead. I'll be home by 9 tomorrow morning. So you'll have all night to pack up everything and get out, Jane.
Wow, Todd. So you're saying I have one night to pack everything? Come on, that's impossible.
You brought this upon yourself. You're the one who wanted the divorce, so you'll have to deal with it. The reason this is even happening is because of your selfishness. So the least that you can do is compromise with me on this. Pack up and be gone by tomorrow morning.
Fine. Gosh, I heard you the first time, Todd. I understand. I'll get all my stuff out by morning. Okay, Todd, I finished packing and I'm all set to be moving out now.
Is that so? Understood.
I have a question I need to ask you, though.
Okay, sure. What's the problem now, Jane?
I have been trying to get hold of Carolyn all night last night, but she didn't answer any of my phone calls or texts or anything. Do you happen to know where she is?
Nope, I don't have a clue. I didn't speak to her at all last night either.
Oh, I see. Okay, just thought I'd ask. It's not like her to not answer me when I try calling her, especially all night.
Right, so is that all you wanted to ask? Is there anything else?
Oh, no, that's all. I just thought I would ask to see if you knew anything about where she was or what she's doing.
Okay, I left you my lawyer's card. If you want to contact me again, be sure to go through him first.
Yeah, okay, I understand, Todd. I won't contact you again. Todd! Todd. Answer the damn phone right now. Was this you? Did you do this? Answer me!
Didn't I tell you to not reach out to me again? I told you an hour ago to go through my lawyer if you have anything more to say to me.
Oh, stop it! This is an emergency! Answer me right now, Todd. What did you do? Did you talk to my ex? What kind of ideas did you put into his head? I took all my stuff over to his place after I finished packing from your house, and he's making me pay now just to open the gate to let me inside.
Oh, I see. So that's what it's come to then. Well, I have to say, good for him.
What are you talking about? Why would he do such a thing? What is going on here?
He came back from overseas about a year ago. At that time, he didn't know you got remarried. I guess you kept it from him then, is that so?
None of that is your business, Todd.
You divorced him about 20 years ago. The poor guy has been single and alone ever since. You took his daughter away from him just because he fell on hard times and was basically poor. But now that he's finally back on his feet and successful in his business, you found him attractive all over again, right?
What are you telling me, Todd? Are you trying to say you met with my ex?
Well, we spoke a bit through my lawyer. I never actually met him directly in person. But he had a right to know who you truly are, the real reason you left him to begin with, and the real reason you're running back to his arms apologizing for divorcing him in the first place.
How dare you? How could you do such a thing? You had no right to talk to him. That is none of your business. You're so heartbroken over the divorce that you would go behind my back and try to sabotage my relationship with him? I can't believe you would be that spiteful and immature over this whole situation.
You want to talk to me about spiteful and immature? Don't make me laugh, Jane.
You have got to be kidding me. I went to Carolyn's apartment and she wasn't there. I tried to contact her over and over, but she doesn't want to see me. She went over to her boyfriend's place and is staying there to avoid me. Even Carolyn is turning against me now? My own daughter? Why? Answer me, Todd. Why is all of this happening? Why would my own daughter shut me out?
Jane, I've told you a couple of times already today that if you want to talk to me, you'll have to reach out to my lawyer, didn't I? As for Carolyn, I guess I can speak for her in this situation.
What are you saying, Todd? Out with it already! Did you poison my daughter's mind just to turn her against me?
Enough of the innocent act. You aren't fooling anyone. Carolyn knew you were cheating on me, Jane.
What? What do you mean? There's no way. I mean, I never cheated on you, or anyone else for that matter, in my entire life.
When will the lies stop? There is no use denying it anymore. She witnessed it with her own eyes. She saw you with a man who looked exactly like her birth father. She's a smart girl. It didn't take long for her to put two and two together and figure out what you were doing.
Oh my goodness. She really saw us. Are you lying to me, Todd?
Do you know how many times she saw you at your ex-husband's house too? You went there more times than I cared to even know while we were together. Of course she knew you were betraying me in our relationship by cheating on me with him.
But she shouldn't be too upset with me. Come on. After all, that's her real father.
He may be her biological father, but do you think that's all it takes to be a real father to a child? Do you think that is more important compared to someone who actually raised her? Sorry, but that's not the case. Your crazy train of thought doesn't apply here. You need to look at things from Carolyn's point of view for once. Maybe you can finally understand how she feels. The one she calls dad isn't your ex. It's me. I'm the one who raised her. I'm the father she knew growing up her whole life, not him.
But I am still her mother. That has never changed. I've always been there for her.
You cheated on your husband, the man she sees as her father. Spin it however you want, Jane, but do you think this is normal behavior between a married couple?
Well, no, of course not. It's just... I couldn't help myself. I mean, come on. He told me he was managing an entire company. Of course that would pique my interest. It would interest anyone.
Sure, it's true my job and salary doesn't compare to his at the moment, but there is more to life and relationships than money and status. Your plan was just to run right back into life together with him after divorcing me, right?
What? Well, I mean, I don't know exactly what was going to happen. I was going to figure it all out after the divorce.
You really just do things so backwards sometimes, Jane. Sure, we argue like a normal couple did, but except for right now, things have usually been pretty good between the two of us. We were normally quite happy together.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, with the way things are now, me going back to my ex may not be entirely what I want to do anymore.
No, don't backpedal now, Jane. You brought this all upon yourself.
Well, the least you can do is give me a little money. When couples divorce, the husband usually needs to pay the wife some kind of a fee, right? Even a little bit would do.
That's enough. You really are hopeless.
What? What are you saying, Todd?
I said it before, but I guess I need to say it again. Do not contact me. If you need to get a hold of me, go through my lawyer first. I am done with this entire situation.
No, wait. I still want to talk, Todd. I still have questions and more things I need to say.
Go through my lawyer like I keep telling you. I am done here. I don't have anything more to say to you.
Come on, have a heart, Todd. Todd, answer me!
After that, my wife, my ex-wife, went back to live with her parents for a little while. My lawyer went to pay her a visit there and advised her she needs to pay divorce fees and alimony. Unfortunately, my ex-wife was actually relying on her parents' money to help with those payments. Her parents are up there in age now and aren't working anymore, so them taking on the burden of those payments proved to be quite difficult. In the end, she had no choice but to get a job as a live-in maid. I guess it was a good thing her father had a connection there to someone who needed the help. It's been about 6 months since the last time I spoke to her. At Carolyn's wedding, she eagerly introduced herself to everyone as mother of the bride. The wedding was about a week ago and we didn't speak one single word to each other. Thankfully, the wedding went off without any drama. It really was a beautiful ceremony. Carolyn looked beautiful as always. Jane now is doing whatever she can to make ends meet and keep up with the alimony payments. Unfortunately, this is proving difficult as word spread around town about the type of person she is. Because of that, and her history with being unfaithful, there aren't too many people who are willing to take a chance on her, romantically or financially. But I do wish her the best. Hopefully she can get back on her feet one day. As for me, I'm looking forward to seeing what the future holds with my daughter and her new husband.
I don't care how high of a fever you've got, you have to come to my parents' house for Christmas.
There is just no way I can make it. I feel so exhausted. I can't even get out of bed. My fever was up to 104 the last time I checked.
I'm sure you'll be fine by tomorrow. Stop being so dramatic.
I've been feeling pretty bad for a while now. I don't think it's going to get any better tomorrow.
Well, I don't care if you're feeling better or not. You don't have a choice in the matter. You have to come to my parents for Christmas.
Why can't you just go over there without me? I'm sure they'll still be happy to see you for Christmas. Surely they would understand that I'm at home sick.
Fine, I'll cut right to the point. I know you're lying about this. You aren't really sick, are you?
What are you talking about?
You just don't want to come over to my parents' place. That's the only reason you're pretending to be so sick. I am on to you. You can't fool me.
This is not an act. I can't even get out of bed.
Oh, come on. Stop lying to me. How come your fever keeps going up and down lately? There's something very suspicious going on. It seems like you only come down with a fever when it's convenient for you. Stop trying to trick me.
Look, I don't know what's going on either. Do you think I want to be like this? I went to the doctor to get checked out.
And what did the doctor say, huh? Enlighten me.
She said she thinks it must be stress. She couldn't find any other explanation.
Oh, come on. How can you be stressed out? I take care of everything for you.
Housewives can get stressed out too. It's not like I'm just sitting around doing nothing all day, you know?
Must be nice. How would you feel if I told you I had a fever every day? How would we survive then? If you can come down with a fever just because of stress, then how come I don't have one? Do you know how stressful it is to be around you all the time?
If you're so angry with me anyway, why do you even want me to come? Why can't you just go by yourself?
Somebody has to help out around the house, and it's not gonna be me.
Why do I have to help her out? Around your parents' house? I am a guest.
Why wouldn't you have to help out around the house? You're my wife. It's your duty.
If I were feeling better, I really wouldn't mind doing that, but there's absolutely no way I can do anything in this current state I'm in. What do you want me to do about it? It's not my fault.
I knew it. It's just like my mom always said about you. I've let you get way too spoiled.
Is that really what she thinks about me? Does she really say that?
She knows that I'm working hard to provide for us every day, and she knows that all you do is lay around the house and do nothing. Why wouldn't she have a low opinion of you? You should expect her to not always say the nicest things about you.
But you told me you wanted me to stay at home and be a housewife. You wanted me here to take care of everything around the house for you.
I thought you were feeling all wiped out from your fever. How do you still have the energy to defy me like this?
I'm just lying here in bed. I can't even stand up.
If you're feeling well enough to play with your phone, you're feeling well enough to come to my parents' house for Christmas. Like I told you, you don't have a choice in the matter.
Why won't you believe me? Why do you have to be this way?
You're the one who needs to cut it out. I told you you can't fool me. Now just drop the act and get out of bed. Everybody knows the real reason why you don't want to come. You're not fooling any of us. We all know that you don't like my mom. I know that you're just trying to avoid seeing her. That's what this is all about.
There is some truth to that. I don't know how to talk to your mom at all.
And whose fault is that? It's your problem that you don't know how to talk to my mother. She's such a sweet lady.
I don't think that's fair to say. She's never been very sweet to me. If she would just treat me like a human being, I'm sure it would be a lot easier to talk to her.
What are you talking about? That's my mom you're talking about.
Your parents have a dog too, right?
Yeah, why are you bringing him into this? What did he ever do to you?
Do you not remember what happened last time I went to your parents' house? When it was time to eat, your mom gave my food to their dog, and then she served me a plate full of dog food. You remember, right?
Why are you still so upset about that? It was just a joke.
She always does things like that to me every time I go to her house. I hate being there.
That's just her sense of humor. You don't need to take it so seriously.
Well, that's not the only time, though. Remember when we were over there last winter? How she locked me in the shed in the backyard? It was freezing out. I could have got hypothermia or worse.
She said she didn't mean to lock the door like that. It was just an accident.
That was no accident. She absolutely knew I was still in there.
Hey, that is my mom you're talking about. You better cut it out right now. I don't want to hear you casting doubt on her like that. She would never lie to me.
What do you mean casting doubt? I know for sure that she did it on purpose.
You better shut your mouth.
Your mom has always hated me. Surely you must know that too, right?
Here you go with your victim complex again. You're such a pain in the butt.
I feel like my fever is getting worse. It must be the stress.
If it keeps going up from 104, you're probably gonna die. Your brain's about to start melting.
I do feel like I might die. Don't you care at all?
I've already got a plot to bury you in. What's to worry about?
Can't believe you would laugh when your wife is so deathly ill like this. What is wrong with you?
I don't want you dying in that house. I'm still gonna have to live there. So you absolutely have to come to my parents' place for Christmas.
Even if I make it over there, there's no way I'm going to be able to even move.
Fine, whatever. You just need to listen to what I say, woman.
Oh my god. My name is Tina, and I'm 32 years old. Right now, it feels like my body is failing me.
I've never felt so bad in my life. My husband and I have been married for 2 years. He has some very backwards ideas about what a marriage is. He's convinced that a wife needs to obey her husband's every word. He's gotten a lot worse since we got married, too. He's always trying to boss me around. I'm having a harder and harder time dealing with this attitude these days. I don't know how much longer I can take it. Lately, I've even started to think about getting divorced, but I just can't get up the courage to leave him and go out on my own. That's why I've stayed with him for as long as I have. No one could have seen what was coming next, though. I hadn't yet realized just how dangerous of a situation I was in. Hey, Dave, where are you?
I'm out drinking with one of my old friends from elementary school. What's the problem?
Your mom asked me to go pick up some things from the grocery store, but there's no way I can do it right now. I still feel awful. I need you to take care of it.
Are you out of your mind? Stop being such a spoiled brat. I've got plans, I just told you.
I told you that even if I made it to your parents' house, there's no way I would be able to move. Don't you believe me?
I thought your fever had gone down. You must be feeling better now.
It's down to 102. I still feel terrible.
That's great news. At least it's not 104 anymore, right? That's when your brain starts to melt.
It doesn't mean I feel any better. You have to believe me.
I keep telling you to drop the act. We all know that you're not really sick. Just go to the store and get the things that my mom asked you to.
But it's snowing outside and I still feel awful. Why don't you believe me?
I know it's snowing. I'm out here driving around in it. It's getting pretty nasty out here. You better go before it gets worse.
You're driving? I thought you said you were going out drinking. And why are you drinking in the morning anyway?
We're way out in the country now, though. They're not gonna pull me over for drunk driving.
That's not even the problem. You can't do that. It's dangerous. Especially in the snow.
I don't want to hear another word from you, woman. You better shut your mouth right now.
If you took the car out, how am I supposed to go shopping anyway? We don't have any other way to get around. The closest grocery store to here would take me at least half an hour to walk to. There's no way I'll ever make it.
Oh, stop lying. You can walk 30 minutes and you know it.
I am telling you, I can't do it.
You really don't want to do it. Why don't you try telling that to my mom?
I did tell her, but you know her. She just told me to stop being spoiled.
And she's absolutely right. Now get up out of that bed.
Why are you treating me like this? I'm a guest at your parents' house. Why can't I just rest up when I have this horrible fever? What's so crazy about that?
Whenever I used to get sick, my mom always rushed to my side. She always took such great care of me. Her chicken noodle soup is the best I've ever tasted, and she would always make sure that I was eating plenty of fruit to get all the vitamin C that I needed to get better.
So how can she be so cold to your wife? Why can't she do the same for me?
I keep telling you this, but you refuse to listen. We all know that you're just faking this. My mom knows too. Why would she take care of you when you're not really sick?
But I'm not faking it. Why do you refuse to believe me?
I already told my mom to watch out for you too. I told her that you were just faking this fever so that you could slack off. She knows what you're up to.
Watch me take my temperature and you can see for yourself. I'll show you the thermometer.
Do you think that would trick me? I know you're up to something. You must have figured out how to fake your temperature.
Why can't you believe your own wife? What have I ever done to deserve this?
Well, no, I can't believe you. Why should I?
Why did you ever marry me in the first place? I don't understand why you're treating me this way.
What's gotten into you? Are you saying that you want a divorce?
I have to admit, I have been thinking about it a little bit these days.
You have no job and no money. What would you do without me? You know that you would never be able to survive.
I know that.
Just look at your own mom. She's so weak and sickly. But somehow she's able to survive on her own. But you can't even do that.
She's so tough. She never bothers us for anything at all. I really love her.
Maybe you could learn to be a little bit more like her. Now get out of that bed and go shopping. Why can't you be good for something once in your life?
Fine. I'll go do this grocery shopping.
Make sure you get enough for all 5 of us. You got that?
What are you talking about? There are 6 of us.
Oh, I forgot all about you. I didn't think you needed anything.
Oh my god.
Well, you better get it done right.
Your mom's beating on the door, telling me to hurry up and get it going. I'll be on my way, I guess.
Yeah, you better. Do something useful for once in your life. Where have you been all day? What are you doing? You better get back here right this minute. It's already dark out. I've been out drinking with my friends all day, so I am fine. But my parents have been waiting at home for you to bring the groceries back. They're starving. Why haven't you come back yet? Are you listening to me, woman? You better hurry up and answer me right now. I can't believe you're doing this to me. Here I was just out trying to have a good time with my buddies, and you have to go and ruin everything. Don't think you're gonna be off the hook when you get home. There is plenty of more work for you to do.
You need to cut that out right this second.
Finally! You finally choose to answer me, huh?
You're never going to hear another word from Tina ever again.
Huh? Then who's this?
This is her mother. How dare you do this to her?
Huh? Melinda? Is that really you?
I read through all the texts you've been sending her. I can't believe you. How could you treat your own wife this badly? What in the world is wrong with you?
What? It's just a little spat between a married couple. It's not that big a deal. But hold on a minute. Why are you answering me from her phone? Are you here in Indiana?
Yes, I am. I got a call and I caught the first flight I could get myself on.
I can't believe Tina's being so dramatic. Just 'cause she has some little fever, she needs to go and call her mom, huh? What, is she 8 years old? Why can't she just grow up and learn to take care of herself?
She didn't call me herself. The police are the ones who called me.
What did she get herself into? What, did she get caught shoplifting at the grocery store or something?
How dare you say that about her? She just took her last breath.
Huh?
She collapsed in the snow and was laying there by herself for about 2 hours, they think. Some cops driving by just happened to find her. They called her an ambulance and it got there as fast as it could, but it was too late. She was too weak and had been out there in the cold for too long.
Is this some kind of sick joke? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
Do you really think I would play some kind of joke like this?
No, I suppose you wouldn't.
And now to find out that she'd been running a high fever for all this time. How could you send her out when she was in such a fragile state?
Are you telling me that she wasn't faking it? She was really sick?
I've never felt so sad in my life. My beloved daughter is gone.
I understand.
She was only 32. She was still so young. She had so much of her life left to live.
Yes, she was still so young.
It was Christmas Eve and I got a call from my daughter's cell phone. I figured she was just calling to wish me a Merry Christmas. Instead, it was the police with that horrible news for me. How could you possibly understand how I feel?
I do understand.
There's no way you could possibly understand. You're the one who's been treating her so terribly. You never cared about her at all. She was always telling me she wished she could just break up with you.
I wasn't that bad.
I told her maybe she should just hang in there and see if things got better. Why did I give her such terrible advice? This was the biggest mistake I ever made. I should have told her to divorce you right away.
No.
Just look at these text messages. You and your mother are the worst people I've ever met in my life. How could you do this to my daughter?
I'm so sorry.
Do you really think that I'm going to forgive you just because you apologize now? You're saying you're sorry isn't going to bring my daughter back. She is gone. Forever.
But she was grown up. She should have taken better care of herself. It was her responsibility.
Do you think that all adults can just be healthy every day of their whole lives? How could you possibly blame her for this? Have you never caught a cold since you've been an adult? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No, I'm not saying that.
You know exactly whose fault this is. I am never going to forgive you for this.
It was all my mother's fault. She shouldn't have forced Tina to go shopping when she was feeling so sick.
You better stop trying to shift all the blame onto your mother right this second. Both of you are responsible for taking my daughter from me. I took my responsibility as a mother very seriously, but you were her husband. Didn't you think that you should protect your own wife?
You're right.
I keep feeling angry one second and broken-hearted the next. I feel like I'm about to lose my mind. I don't know how I'm going to get through this. You seem so perfectly calm. Don't you care at all that your wife is dead?
I think it just hasn't sunk in yet. I can't believe she's gone.
Well, let it sink in. She's really gone. You'll never see her again.
I understand.
I am going to make sure that you and your mother both pay for this. I won't let you get away with this.
Why me? I'm not the one who was directly telling her to go out there in the snow. That was all my mother's fault.
The mental abuse you've been piling on her for all this time is definitely enough for me to file a civil suit against you.
Please don't do that to me. I'm sure we can work this out some other way.
Why would I ever forgive you? I have to do this, for Tina's sake too. I want to see both your lives ruined for this.
Do you really think that's what Tina would want? I'm sure she would want us to go on and live happy lives.
Actually, I got a text from her just before she lost consciousness. Do you know what it said?
What did it say?
I can't take it anymore. I can't stay with Dave for another day. I hope he understands how hopeless he's made my life.
Ugh.
Those were her last words. Maybe she knew she was going to die. Maybe she wanted you to feel like it was all your fault.
You're just imagining that. That was nothing more than an accident.
You think this was an accident?
Please, calm down, Melinda.
No matter how long you try to run away from this, I will never let you get away. I will make you pay.
You're beginning to scare me.
I mean it. This is my life's mission now. I am going to call your office up and tell your boss exactly what you did to my daughter.
Why did you have to do that?
You know that I've known your boss for a long time, right? I'm sure I told you before. We went to high school together. I'm sure he'll believe his old friend.
I completely forgotten about that.
I already tried to reach out to him.
Please don't do that. You'll ruin my reputation. I was about to get a promotion. There's no way that will happen if he finds out about this. Why would they do this to me?
If people like you aren't held responsible, then more people will end up like Tina did. I have to stop you.
That's not true. What does that have to do with my promotion anyway?
Listen to yourself. Your own wife just died. But you haven't even said that you're on your way or anything. All you're thinking about is yourself.
I've been out drinking all day.
I can't believe you. I will have my revenge on you and your family.
Please stop.
My daughter is never coming home again.
I'm so sorry.
You're going to have to live with this for the rest of your life.
I loved my mom. She always took such great care of me. I feel so bad that I left this world before her. No one should have to bury their children. She didn't deserve to have to go through that. I'm so thankful that she was my mom. Even now that I'm gone, she's still angry for me. She's still fighting for me. She did exactly what she said she was going to do, too.
She hired a lawyer and sued Dave and his mother for wrongful death. Of course, she won the case. She would never have accepted any other outcome. Dave and his mother were both forced to pay huge settlements to my mother. Just when Dave thought he was getting ahead at his job, everything got turned on its head. He didn't get that promotion he had been promised. They actually fired him on the spot instead. My mother ended up getting about $200,000 each from them, but she didn't spend a penny of it on herself. She gave all of it to a local women's shelter. She didn't want anybody else to feel trapped in their marriage like I was. She wanted women to have a place to go where they can feel safe. I hope I see her again one day. I am doing my best to live up to her expectations, even here in my next life. I hope she would be proud of me if she could see me, and I hope other women can learn to have the courage that I never did. No one should have to die the way that I did. No man should be able to scare you into throwing away your own life like that. I pray that no one has ever had to suffer the same fate that I did again.